Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another episode of my 2023 garden. So today I'm going to go through my pepper lineup for 2023. I've got how many varieties? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 varieties of peppers that I'm growing. The peppers were also affected by the Great Mouse Incident of 2023, where I had my entire seed starts ruined by mice. So I had to replant. I think I had a couple that were saved, but for the most part they were all pretty much ruined. I had to start over again. But as you can see behind me, they're doing well. We are a week out from planting them in the farm garden. I do have a few of them planted here. I'll do a quick garden tour so you can see what's planted here. But for now, let's go through the pepper varieties for this year. One I don't have a seed packet for. This one looks like your typical pepper, is called Corbaci. Corbaci is one that I started to grow years ago. I must have ran out of seeds, and that's why I don't have a packet. I didn't save them. I grow this one for one of the guys at work because he loves these peppers. And they're a little spicy. They're not quite as spicy as a jalapeno in the ones that I have grown, but they are a longer, almost like an Italian, longer, almost like the size of a banana pepper almost. They get a real pale green, and I mean, they'll eventually turn red if you leave them on there long enough. But yeah, really good taste, really good flavor. I really like these if you want to add a little spice to whatever you're cooking with your peppers. So this is for Jeff, that I grow these tomatoes because he helps me so much at work. So he's our warehouse guy at work. So Corbaci is one of the ones that I'm growing. I decided to try a new one. This sweet red cherry is one of the ones I want to try. A lot of people take these and stuff them and cook them, or stuff them and can them. I haven't quite looked up that recipe yet, so we're gonna see what that's like. Yeah, they get to be, you know, that big round, and I had pretty good germination on these peppers, so we'll see what happens. Another one in that same category, red hot cherry peppers. Let me know if you know what channel influenced me buying these peppers, because if you know, you know. Yeah, this one, I'm interested to see how spicy they are, because they look like they should be really spicy, but we'll see. But I think they'd be fun to grow. So I thought both of these, the sweet and the red hots, I thought they would be really fun to grow. Another one for the spicy peppers I wanted to grow is just a basic jalapeno. And so I bought these seeds. And this particular seed I had really good germination with, even the second time around. Because if you figure that these seeds were probably planted beginning of April, I probably planted these seeds. I have to go back and look. They're doing really well. So I didn't have quite the panic that I had with the tomatoes, where I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna have any tomatoes to do a taste test with. I didn't have that with the peppers. I just decided to replant them and see what happens. So they're doing pretty good. We'll see how that one, you know, early jalapeno, we'll see how early it is. And that's the only new seeds that survived. So I ended up digging through my seeds and thought about, what do I want? I didn't want any like really thin spicy ones or really thin sweet ones, because they're really a pain in the you know what to chop up. And so I decided to go with these particular varieties. So I'm going to show these two together. Aura and Glow. One of these is orange and one of these is red. And I can't. This one, Glow, it says on here, orange ripe. No, not red, yellow. So one's yellow, one's orange. Hybrid pepper, I've grown these in the past. Really good production, really good tasting peppers, nice and sweet. They're bigger than a lunchbox pepper, but not as big as a bell. So these are kind of a nice smaller pepper. I'm looking forward to growing these again. And then I just basically planted a ton of these, which is Rainbow Bell. These are one of my favorite peppers to grow because you just never know what you're gonna get. You know, it could be red, it could be yellow, it could be orange, it could be purple. I think it's so much fun to grow. They all taste really well. They're a really thick-walled bell pepper. Yeah, I really had good luck with these ones. And then I pulled two more out of my old stash. One is called Jupiter. This is again another red bell pepper. Chris, if you don't know, you can always eat the peppers when they're green. You can eat a pepper at any stage, just like cucumbers. So yeah, I can't remember how this one grew, so we're gonna try it again and see how it did. And the other one that I didn't grab the seed for is North Star, which is a green bell pepper. So we'll see. You can see on this one, he's just starting to set flowers. See that? Yeah, they're doing really well considering how late they were planted. I'm really looking forward to getting all these peppers. I haven't quite decided how I'm going to process and save all of these. Most of the time I just chop them up and put them in the freezer, like freeze them on a sheet pan and then freeze them. I'll chop them up to use in like fajitas, and then I'll chop them up smaller to use when I'm cooking something. A lot of times I'll make a sweet and spicy pepper mix when I chop everything up. So when I'm making whatever I'm making, it'll add a little bit of spice to the whatever it is I'm making. So yeah, I always have a bunch of peppers in the freezer. So that's it, short and sweet. Those are the peppers that I'm gonna be growing this year. Most of these are going up to the farm garden. Actually, all of these back here are going up to the farm garden. So we should have lots of peppers this year, which is good. I'm really happy about that. So thank you so much for watching. If you feel like it, leave me a comment down below and let me know if you like to grow peppers, and do you grow them just so you have them, or do you grow them to store them over the winter, and how do you process them? I would really like to know that, because I'm looking into different ways to process them. All right, thank you so much, everybody. Until next time, happy gardening. Bye-bye.